Let's talk about the Taurus G3C. Went out and did some function testing with it, checked it out, and here's my little thoughts on it. I have the G3 right here. I've had that for a while. Love the heck out of that gun. Awesome shooting gun. This is new in my inventory. Figured, you know what? Might as well get the G3C and see if it might be something that might be my new everyday carry. Took it out and I put cheap 9mm tool ammo through it. And the reason I did that is I had a little bit of spare, and right now there's an ammo shortage, so I don't want to use the good ammo right now. So if I have any ammo, I'll shoot the cheap crap first and go from there. Plus, I figured it might be a good test for the gun. First round's out of the gun, I'll just throw some cheap ammo in it and see how it takes it. Because tool ammo is kind of that steel or steel-coated casing, whatever, just the real cheap stuff from Russia. It's not very consistent ammo, so if the gun feeds that, then there's a good chance it'll probably feed most of all the brass case stuff. So, no issues at all, no hiccups. The gun ran just fine, very easy to shoot, very ergonomic. And one thing I noticed, the only thing that I noticed is when doing a tactical reload and taking the old magazine out and putting a full 12 round magazine in, it's a little tight to get seated on the G3C, but that's no issue. All the handling and everything, it's pretty much a slightly smaller size than the regular G3, so good to go there. Better sights in my opinion. If they would have these sights on the G3, I think that would make this perfect, because they're Glock style sights. There's a good aftermarket for it. You could either run just the stock that comes from the factory, or you can change out and do whatever you want to do with it. Recoil is very smooth, slightly more felt recoil than versus the G3 full size, which I expect. It's a compact gun. It is what it is there. But it's very, very minor change. There's really not a lot that I've noticed. Just a little bit sharper than I feel on the G3, the full size. And the full size G3 is an extremely smooth gun. Keep that in mind. So by saying this is ever so slightly a little bit more felt recoil, it's really not much at all. And if you shoot these, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So for $250 each for these things, bottom line is, do I recommend them? Heck yes, I do. For $250, that's a heck of a deal for what you're getting. It's a damn good shooting gun. The finish work is pretty much exactly the same as on the full-size G3, so no surprises there. So I expect after use the finish to start wearing down a little bit, and it'll show signs of wear and tear, but that's fine. It's a $250 gun. I don't expect it to stay looking pretty. I expect it to work, and as long as it works, then I'm happy. So yes, I do recommend it for basic home defense, for carry conceal type stuff. Yeah, it's a good choice. It's 12 rounds of ammunition plus one in the pipe, so you can carry 13 rounds of ammo in a compact size. And just to show, let me try and show you here. There's kind of comparison with the full size model here. There's a size difference. And then on the grip, you can see the size difference as well. So a very awesome model. I think Taurus did good with the G3 full size and the G3 compact. They're really on the right track with these things. I hope they keep it up. I hope they don't change much. But if they want to keep refining it over time, then I think it'll be a good deal. These things are selling like hotcakes around my area. I'll tell you that right now. Dealers are getting these as much as they can, and they're selling, and it's for a reason. It's a really good gun. So check them out. Let me know what you think. The ergos and everything are great. The one thing, I know you guys and gals may or may not like the safety here. It's not an issue with me. I don't mind it. I don't necessarily think it's needed, but I don't mind it at all either. It's not really an issue. It's just a slight training thing to make sure you're sweeping that safety off when you get on target, so that way you're not wasting time. That's about it as far as the ergonomics of the safety and whatnot. It doesn't affect the gun. It doesn't affect your handling. In fact, it actually acts as a good reference point here, and I'll demonstrate. As you're bringing the gun up, I rest my thumb on the safety, And that's a good reference point right there for how I hold the gun. This gun rests on the safety. This gun rests on the index point, and there you go. So works good for me. But anyway, there it is. Quick down and dirty. The gun shoots just fine. Performs excellent for a $250 piece. So no issues there. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and feel free to put your comments and observations in the comment section below.